Folks, JB is right, and nobody's does better than JB. I know it's a bad pun, but hey, JB, look, you're right about it. And as much as one wants to strive to become big, I'm not in it to become big myself. I actually became active on YouTube for the simple fact that it's something that I enjoy doing. I get a chance to record vlogs of cooking recipes that I can share to people, and it's the little things that actually make me happy. The fact that I had 2 or 3 people come to me with the recipe, with the comments on my recipe that they tried, and they did it at a big gathering. I didn't think that they'd actually serve, but they actually did my lime chicken or my lime noodles with chicken. I forget. I have to actually go check it myself again because so many recipes, so little time to do them again. But many people actually try to recreate them. But 35 people, and they asked me how would I actually up the portion. I said, well, you have to do it by increasing your protein, your level of chicken breast that you're going to be using, depending on how many people. You calculated about 1 breast to 2 breasts per person, depending on what kind of people they are. If they're meat people or they love chicken, 2 breasts should be more than enough per person. And that made for 70 breasts of chicken. It must have made for a very expensive dinner, but a very impressionable one. And I'm happy that she enjoyed it. But it's through interactivity like this right now where I'm actually giving you a video response, where I've actually gained not fame but recognition by many people who follow me as the Reman of YouTube, because usually where I go, people follow and they get a chance to actually throw themselves into it. And the big numbers like the 3 billion numbers or less, up to a million or even 50,000 or even 25,000 or even 5,000. For me, a number is big when it's over 1,000, but like you've mentioned, there's so many people out there that you can't really be picked out of the blue by someone, although it could happen. Things happen, and they happen miraculously without us controlling them. And you're right about what you mentioned, that why fret over things that you can't control? The only thing that we can control on YouTube is the simple fact that we all enjoy doing it. For those of you that are currently doing it, that you've got 50 followers or not, if you're only banking on the fact that I'm going to come on YouTube and I'm going to make this $1 million, sure, you can do that if you want, but why make your life a misery when you can make it fun? It's only by doing it with fun and passion that you actually come out on top, regardless if you get paid the big bucks by the monetization of your vids or not. And who knows? Sometimes they lead to other things. They lead to jobs in radio. They lead to jobs in television, be it local media or national media or international media. They lead to becoming... they lead you down paths that sometimes a person needs to see. Like JB does what he does to be able to feel, well, not feel, but be alive. Pay his bills and allow him the limited amount of time for his creativity to come out and bloom. And trust me, his creativity explodes when he does manage to sit down. Same goes for Dr. Noise. Same goes for a few other people that actually do this. Now, there's various classes of people. There's those that actually want to be professional at doing it, and I admire those people very much. But there is one thing as being professional and letting yourself become a snob towards other people on YouTube. If you're doing a channel and you're not interacting with the people that are leaving comments, you're doing a great misdeed in this particular type of social media. Sure, you may think, well, I can't answer everyone. I'm sorry? Try that again. Yes, you can answer everyone. I have been ever since I've been on YouTube. Even on my biggest 30-second video response, which was Cute Kitten Response, which landed with 240,000 plus responses or views, which I still don't get. But people are curious and what you post of yourself becomes fact once they see it, they may decide to actually come along and join. And it's just the fact of having people that want to join stay with you instead of deciding to unsubscribe that makes fun of it. The fun thing is that you lose as much as you gain in some days, and sometimes it's the other way around, depending on your activity. But if you're inactive and not posting regularly enough, you will not be able to hold anyone in your thrall at any point in your life. Now, this second part I dedicate to JB. JB, I have to give you accolades and kudos for your home record. I have to. Folks, if you want to see something, I'm going to try to get the link and actually put it down below, or even as an annotation somewhere on the screen. I'm not looking at your camera right now. As you can see, I've changed. Somewhere here, if I can. It's actually more interactive for you, and it's worth it. This man has dedicated his heart, soul, and I'm very proud of what he's achieved with his record. JB has created a record that is unblemished by lack of creativity. It's actually quite the opposite. It's chock full of creative goodness done by a man that I respect so much musically and who's so vocal, and he's very down to earth and very capable of doing what he does very well when he gets a chance to be able to sit down like the rest of us. I work a 40-hour work week job and I volunteer. I don't always have the time to actually do what I'm doing right now, but when I get a chance to doing it, I do it because I want to. And it's not because I feel freaky or I feel the need, or it's even the same thing when you see me with a hat. It's because I enjoy wearing hats. I enjoy wearing this. I enjoy just making myself who I am, and this is who I am. A jester, but not a fool. JB, for your record, which I do recommend solely and sincerely to everyone who wants to feel as if you're wrapped up in a warm blanket of emotional goodness. It just gives that feeling. I can't stop playing it on my iPod. I can't stop playing it on my blog TV show. It's wow. It's wow. And there's all types of songs for all types of moods, with various themes based on what you find in your home. So give this man a chance. Go and check out his channel and go and check out his record. I'll give you a link to his to the original vid and to his posting of one of his songs from home from his channel. Anyways, folks, JB, have a nice one. And remember, have fun.